Get it green radio. 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 Get it green radio. Radio. What you listening to? What you listening to? What they listening to? If you looking at green radio. Radio.
So beautiful, yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune into your radio. Every Monday, here we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio, yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio, don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio, tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio, your best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio, you need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio, from Monday to Monday. Every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa, every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. International reggae dancehall. Jamaican music every Jamaican music every Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa, every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. International reggae dancehall every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio, yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio, don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio, tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio, the best music, best shows. I don't need anything, I need you. Oh Lord, I try to pretend I can do without you, but I'll be out of my mind, doing things my way, losing faith, just living life blind. I don't want this life no more. Regulate my mind, my heart and soul. I keep forgetting I've been through this before. I keep forgetting that this battle is not mine, it's yours. I keep forgetting we gotta learn the hard way. I keep forgetting we keep forgetting. I surrender my problems to you. Renew my mind, make me brand new. Without you I'm nothing. Your love is enough. Your way is always better. I thought I knew what's best for me. My pride would say I can do it my
affronter, qui j'en vais si porter, sans tout monde, moi pas de faire ça. Malgré moi inoffensif, mon trahir, mon connaissance, mon trahir, qu'on y a gardé
Ito ute pique, ito ute tuya, qui j'en mal fait, viva de casa. Malgré moi inoffensif, pour trahir, pour connaissance, pour trahir, qu'on y a gardé
Chérie,
Music here. How you feeling this evening?
Fantastic. Been
Feeling fantastic too. We're working very hard. You being the manager of the station, how you like it?
well, it's fantastic. I've been getting kind of a feel for it, trying to come up with some new ideas to breathe some new life into it. It's,
So we're gonna be doing a lot of different things. So how was your weekend?
yeah, kind of uneventful, but busy.
You've been very busy. Okay, so you know we're live on WVIP. Everybody want to say a shout out there to you who's watching us, and we are sitting around the Christmas tree, and we just hope you're enjoying us wherever you at. And we got a great show for you this evening. We're gonna bring some good topics up. What do you got on mind to talk about this evening?
It's like I had something.
can see all our artists on the webpage, King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com. Valentine, big up to you out there, keeping everything up, the artwork and everything beautiful and going out there. Billion, Marilyn and you know, you's fantastic. I love Marianne. I love that beautiful hair you was doing. And and our other girl, Queen Nassim, Beauty Queen Nassim, big up to you as well out there. So we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. We also in Africa at the same time. At midnight, we'll be in Africa joining our brothers and our family, King and Queen over there. So many people are out there. Claire Bear, big up to you and the team out there. We love you, girl. We see you out there. And it's a lot of people I can't answer you back, but I send my love to you because we still upgrading. We'll soon be able to answer you and be able to talk to you. We're working on things slowly. We're working on TikTok. We was up all night long working on the station. I mean, we're doing so much renovation to the station and then putting up Christmas trees and all the 9 yards. So we've been working around the clock. So you have to stay with us, folks out there. Anybody on the phone? Anybody want to call in 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And to my Haitian friends last night, we had a great time. And I can't wait for you to cook me that spaghetti. You know I love that Haitian spaghetti. So big up to you out there. So tell us what's going on here in the world right now. What is going on? The people can't get jobs. What you think going on?
There's still a baffling one because it's like I was actually looking for work, but right about the time I found this, and I'm a master diesel mechanic, a documented master of my trade. Usually, I only have to put maybe two applications in, and by the second interview, I got a job. I went into Las Vegas during the housing crisis when I was hitchhiking cross country. Everybody was like, "You can't get a job here." I had one job by the end of the week, and I started my second job at the start of the next week. Um, and yet, I was putting in applications and not getting callbacks, which is weird because all the supposedly everybody's looking for work or looking for employees.
I don't
So
understand. They look for employees, and even the ones that they look for, they call them and tell them their job has been taken. And
yeah,
you know,
they're
what is that all about? Is that a gimmick? Is it something that's in the government? They have to lie and pretend they're giving people jobs and they're not really giving people jobs.
well to try to figure out what the heck's going on with the government right now is kind of difficult without basically degenerating into four-letter words. It seems like they're really not focused. They're more is everything is focused on this bipartisan political system we have, the dual party political system. Uh, I know it's gotten to the point where we have a third party coming out pretty soon. I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's made up of members of both parties that are moderates that are sick of the extremism in the government and trying to come up with a happy medium, which would be interesting to see. Because
Well, I think that's best if they come up with a third party where it's equal all. Because remember, I was just explaining that to the friend earlier, me and Lot. We was explaining the world is in a change and evolution change continue going on. So all the old stuff you once know gonna fade away.
oh yeah,
It's fading away with the new generation beyond us. So what you think you know now and think you're smart, you're not gonna know nothing in the next 15 years. It's going to be your knowledge is not going to be no more. So what I'm telling everybody who of age like me, you better keep up with these young people. You better not try to stop them because they're moving fast. And that's another reason why they have TikTok, because TikTok, their minds is only like about 5 minutes and that's it. They moved on to something else. They don't want to go hear a whole long story from you.
yeah. The attention span has gotten shorter. And I mean, it's like I spend a lot of time listening. And I speak to anybody because I don't suffer from closed mind. So I don't care where you're from, what your orientation is, what you believe in. None of that matters to me as long as
You
you're
treat me
straight
good
up,
and
right?
follow, respect me as a person and don't invade my space.
Yep, and that means I can speak to a lot of people, and when I listen, I learn. It's like uh it's like something, the discrepancy between the old us respected elders and the youngsters is, besides the fact that this culture doesn't really respect its age, its older folk much.
Well, we didn't respect the older folks. If you really want to look at the reality, did we really respect them? That's why it was the hippies and all the rest, was because it was rebellions against the older folks' ways.
Yeah, and
So
that's
how can you blame the kids nowadays when we created that?
oh no, it's not their fault. It's
Well, that's speaking
embedded in
only
our
about
culture.
Americans because we have foreign people here. If you come from a foreign country, you really kept your culture uptight. We
Hmm.
can't include you in this because when you came from a foreign country, your country kept people in check. They was not like in America. When we got in America, we fought against all old ways. We looked at it. We in America now, and we don't want nothing but to be any way we want to be. So we was rebellious against grandparents, against everybody.
Yeah.
So now the newcomers who come in here with the old ways in this country, you find this to be repulsive because you kept your old ways in your country. But you got to remember you in a country that people that rebel against those ways because we felt now we American and we don't need to no longer follow old traditions because they didn't do us no good. That's how we thought back then. In order to gain our freedom and to make the country as nice it is now for you everybody to come here and enjoy. So people can't see that part. They see the part where it's all corrupted and bad, but they don't know we had a fight against all them old cultures, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Because when the Irish got here, they wanted their ways. When the Italians got here, they wanted their ways. The Black Americans wanted their ways, and everybody had their own culture, and they was trying to keep everybody under their own culture and stop you from being able to go ahead. So we became rebellious against it all and said, no, we're in America. Now we want it this way and we're going to make it this way. So that's why you can come in America now and live so easy and free through the struggle that we made.
Well, and I mean, really, that melting pot has been always been our strong suit anyway, because it's like you get different people from different cultures see things different ways. You pull that together, and what you end up with is innovative ideas, and that was what we marketed
That's
at
what
one
we
point.
marketed. We loved everybody to come together as one, and that was the hippie movement. And to come together as one and to be able, all right, there was drugs and stuff, but there was only one way to express yourself at that time through drugs or
Hmm.
alcohol. Most people in those days was alcoholic and drug addicts and all the rest. So now you remember they had kids. They grew up their kids to be rebellious. So now, why you think the kids are the way they are now? They don't respect parents. They don't respect the elders. And you got to understand, coming from a foreign country, we do understand all that, but we also understood what we fought for to make that happen.
Oh yeah,
So
and
we are responsible, and I can say all adults need to know that we are responsible for all this illusion and bad stuff going on now. And trust me, you may think it's bad now. It's not bad. It was bad then because they was taking hallucination drugs. They was falling all in the street. They was sniffing cocaine. They was sniffing glue. I don't even hear people sniffing glue like the
I
way they
remember the
was.
glue days. Or
Their glue days was in glue days, and they was doing every drug under God earth.
the paint.
Painkillers now, it was a what that was that I used to think they used to call that back in the days. They used to call it downers.
Yeah, well,
Downers.
hell, you could order.
So
Heck,
they was doing all this stuff before. Ain't nothing new.
yeah, the only thing is the older folk tend to disregard the fact that the
They
youth,
once lived like
well,
that.
the youth are growing up in a slightly more complicated world than they grew up in. The
Because
24
the
hour
older folks are talking
connectivity.
lies. They're not telling the truth. They
There it
got
is, right
old, they
there.
got older, and they can't do it no more. And they made their kids believe they was all nice, sweet, and good, and they wasn't.
Yeah, it's like they forget
They
what it was
forget. A
like.
lot of people forgot that how they
Yeah,
lived. It's like an era. I don't know, after the AIDS, some
it's
reason or another, the world changed where people forgot how they really used to live.
yeah, and it's like they try to protect their children from the world, but
And they lived that world. They did everything that you could not even possible. These kids now ain't doing nothing compared to what I see. The prostitutes used to walk in the street half naked. They was
yeah,
all over everywhere, walking in the street naked. And not only that, you go on 42nd Street, forget about it. They had peep shows where they had nude scenes right on the
yeah.
stage.
I remember the
They
like.
had
Mhm.
stage shows, sexual stage shows right in the public that you could walk right in, and they did live performance. There was no video live.
Yeah.
So all this stuff I'm hearing now, I'm wondering what happened to the real history. How did it get wiped away?
Well, the fact of the matter is they seem to do that quite often. It's like we're finding, archaeologically speaking, we're finding all kinds of stuff that just totally just sets everything that we thought about history on its ears. Um,
They made the history into darkness and made it look like everybody was all innocent and nice and sweet and religious. Yeah, they was going to church, but guess what? They also was going to the bars and the corners and the prostitutes and all the rest.
you remember back in the day, the turn of the century, late 1800s, they had the parties where everybody get together, guys on one side, wives on the other, turn the
Yeah.
lights off, get naked, and crawl across the floor, right?
crawl,
You know, um,
crawl across the floor.
yeah, and whoever you bumped into, that was who you
That
were
was who
with,
you
but
with
you didn't.
that night.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew that they did. Them older people, I laugh at them when they sit up and play innocent. Girl,
Oh,
they
hey,
did some dirt out there. That's why a lot of people don't want to believe in DNA, because the DNA is telling the truth on people. People
yeah.
are discovering the brothers next door, the cousin is the brother. They discovered so many secrets. So if anybody trying to stop you from taking the DNA test, you make sure you go take it. And you may find the secrets you're looking for, because that DNA will tell on you.
Oh, yeah. And I mean,
It surely told on my mother. It really told on her. She lied so good, she went to her grave line. But you know what? Take that DNA test and get the truth. Okay, so it's important you do the DNA, because you don't know who your brother and sister could be. And a lot of times you think people's your family. They're not your family at all.
no, they liked their comforting illusions back in the day. They still do. Um,
Everybody became your cousin. Everybody became your brother. And even in them days, they would, if they liked you, they would take on your last name. It
yeah.
wasn't even their name. They would take on your last name.
Well, I kind of wonder back in the medieval days because it's like the paternity was a real big deal back then.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you wanted to make sure it was your blood that inherited, right?
You had to
But
watch the blood.
I wonder how many of those I wonder how many of those true blooded sons and daughters were
Well,
true
I'm
blooded.
one of them. All right, I come from the blue blood. And
Yeah,
how did I slip from the Spencers?
yeah,
Okay, so their true blood wasn't true, because
no,
I'm a true blood from the Spencer. Earl Spencer were my grandfather, and he's Diana Spencer, grandfather. I come down the line of the blue blood. How did I get there? And I'm black like I am. So they weren't
yeah,
that true.
yeah. They wasn't that true at
It
all.
wasn't that true at all. So you never know who you related to out there. So check your DNA. So we're gonna take it back to our Tony Blend and let them shake you up a little more. Cause we're gonna be shaking you up with some hot topics. So call your friends, cause we're gonna be discussing the reality and the truth. So if you can't take the truth, you better get off this channel.
Yeah, not into comforting illusions.
That's why I come with fire. That's why I know they tire. That's why I just look them for.
Yeah, I go by the name Smokes Kitchen, a music producer and a recording artist. Go stream my song on all musical stores. And don't forget to tune in to King and Queen radio station and Brooklyn station. Up to see you soon.
Me, I just want God make it take me high. Back it ass.
Made it by my songs. Me I no see power we don't pass my God. Even with a sponsor, I believe I'm a star. I could know they laugh for streets, cause life for straight not be base. My brother, I will cry to see. You can't deceive me. You just a laugh for my back, you hate me. Tears comes in the night, white joy comes in the morning. They must to break again for who get before. Maybe no like the things we do, but now we them they talk. Before they know like the things we do, they know like us, yeah. Before they know like the songs we sing, oh. But now when them see me, them they help me smoke, she be back. But now when them see me, them they help me smoke, she be back. Now God they do That's why I come with fire. That's why I know they tire. That's why I just looking for high. Cause I know they fear no more people like me.
What's the use of sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love won't embrace us, start all over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every
King
woman
and Queen
that he
Radio.
can. Yeah. Say you're gonna leave 100 times a day.
King and Queen
Easy
Radio.
said and done. When you just can't break away, just can't break away. Ooh, young heart, run free, never be hung up. Hung up like my enemy. My man, oh, young heart, yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really don't love you. Don't love you. It's high time now. Just one crackhead in life. Who wants to live it in trouble and strife? My mind must be free to learn all I can about me. I'm gonna love me.
Young hearts. How many people in love out there? Oh boy, it's Christmas. I know everybody better fall in love so they can get them some gifts and some presents. I don't believe in Christmas. I believe in showing Christmas, but there's no gifts coming for me for Christmas. So don't look for it. Every year I used to join Jehovah when I was young, so I don't have to give no gifts. And I am a witness, a Jehovah Witness, so you ain't supposed to give no gifts on Christmas. Did you know that?
Yeah, actually, when I was growing up, my best friend in middle school, he was Jehovah's Witness. And I mean, we always felt for him because he couldn't drink. He couldn't drink regular soda pop. He didn't get gifts on Christmas. All kinds of
I
stuff.
purposely joined it because I had a big family. And every year there's a present here, present there, present there. So I actually went and joined Jehovah Witness. I actually joined it every year. So, but I did expect a gift. Now that is so crazy. You can go and join it and don't want to, you know what? And a lot of other people do that. They go join it, they become Jehovah Witness, and they want money. Won't you be expecting a gift?
Hell yeah.
I had this person who Muslim say, yeah, but I don't believe in Christmas, but I do believe in getting a gift.
Well, yeah. Well, the sad fact is they pretty much commercialized it so much, and at the same time, I mean, whatever money gets spent between Black Friday and Christmas pretty much determines how the economy is going to be the following year, right? I mean, if people don't go out and spend a whole bunch of money on Black Friday, then we have to tighten our belts economically speaking later in the year, because that's where they get rid of all their unsold inventory, right? So it's kind of a 50-50. It's like it upsets me that such a meaningful holiday like Thanksgiving is more has become more Black Friday, because it's like as soon as no sooner than the meal's done, then everybody, all the girls pack up and they go wait in line for to get in the
They
stores.
get in the store to buy for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
it's I don't even know what to say with that. Should you believe in Christmas anymore?
mm,
What is, don't you think it played out? You know how things play out? Like, okay, evolution changes, things changes. You already know it's no Santa Claus.
yeah, there's no Santa
That was the
Claus.
real purpose of it was for Christianity, Santa Claus, and the old 9 yards.
Well,
So it's long gone.
even before that, what it was it started out as a winter, as basically a celebration going into winter, just in hopes of making it till spring, because I mean, at one point in time, the months between now, basically Christmas, which is supposedly the winter solstice, and the spring is those used to be some pretty hard months to make it through
Yeah, most
for
people die.
yeah, yeah.
And they still die.
So Christmas.
From October, from September, October, people drop dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, I guess Christmas was a celebration for life for people,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
who made it that far.
The feast was probably just throwing whatever you had left that was getting ready to go bad
Please,
into a
we're not
pot.
gonna
And,
destroy your Christmas. Because he like me. The Christmas, I just don't see no point in it anymore.
well,
You rename the holiday, rename the day. Don't call it Christmas no more for the purpose of the old Saint Nick and
yeah. So, I mean, really, honestly, if you look at it honestly, some guy, crawling in windows and down chimneys to give your kid gifts in the middle of the night isn't exactly something you want anyway, is it? I mean, normally you'd be running that fool off, right?
we run him off.
Yeah.
He catch him down the chimney.
Yeah,
Coming
like,
down the
what the hell you
chimney.
doing, man? Get it.
And
Yeah.
then they made fun of him. They made him fat.
Mhm.
Fat man coming down your chimney. What you gonna do? He gets stuck down the chimney. It's a joke. Christmas is a joke. If you're gonna make it a Christian holiday, just call it a Christian holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get rid of which Christmas, just turn it Christian holiday and celebrate the angels and the heaven and everything nice.
Well, we should just strip away
Because
everybody,
you got
because
today for the kids, you got Halloween.
Halloween.
So
Yeah.
Halloween is for the kids.
Um,
So now you put Christmas and turn it all Christian Day. How's that sound?
and it would be nice if we could get back to
Christianity.
the
Something
actual.
of not where you convincing people and enslaving people to religion, but religion is very important.
Faith.
Yes.
You
Yes,
know,
you
and
have
then
to have that faith.
it's the only thing that my only argument with like the religion is per se is that people have a tendency to it's like if you talk to a religious man or a religious person, they tend to quote directly from the book, and every discussion is direct quotes, and it's like being a person who follows a faith that was carried through oral tradition for still is. I prefer to hear somebody rather than quote from a book. I prefer to hear them speak from the heart when they're speaking of their faith.
Well, I can disagree with that a little bit because people speaking from the heart put their prejudice in you, what they want to believe. You understand? Their heart could be, I don't like you. So you a certain way, they don't like you. So that's what they've been doing, speaking from the heart and not from the book. They should speak directly from the word. In the beginning was the word, and the word was the word, and the word was God. Now, when you start speaking from the heart, that heart could be malicious.
And that is true,
You
but
understand? Not everybody got a malice. They can have a malice heart. Not everybody got a good heart.
see, I mean,
So how would you let? That's where a lot of those preachers wind up killing these people and luring them into all kind of stuff using the Bible. I was just reading about a man in Jamaica somewhere, but led all these people to kill them and was whipping them all on the floor and stuff. And he got killed on his way going to jail or somewhere. He got out of jail and on his way out, he got killed. But they lead these people to believe that he had an ark, and everybody had to get into the ark.
well, I mean, and that kind of speaks for how many people are lost these days. Because it's like I don't know if I was struggling with faith until such
Well,
time as
faith is treating people good, being good from the heart, sharing and loving and caring, and giving the ones who need, not just the in and everyone. And that's opening up your heart and always be there when for a friend when they need them and love. Just love is, and that's good enough. All that extra that can be phony. All right, we're
yeah.
gonna take that caller. WVIP 93.5 FM. Good evening.
Hi, Zina. It's Aaron Bates. How are you?
I am fine. Mr. Aaron Bates, I want to ask you something. Happy holiday. What do you think about Christmas?
Well, I love Christmas. I always celebrated Christmas when I was a kid.
And what do you think Christmas should be eliminated because of the old ancient ways no longer really exist anymore? They took all the fun out of it since the Santa Claus is gone, Saint Nick can't come down no chimney, and all the rest. What do you think?
Well, I always believed in Santa, so that's fine with me.
So you think it's fun that Santa, your kids, you in the house, and a man come down the chimney with your kids in there?
Yes, that's true. And also, I want to do a shout out for everyone who's listening. My name's Aaron Bates. I'm the marketing director for King and Queen Radio. And if you want to promote your music or business on our radio stations, then please give me a call at 732 666 8403. And again, it's Aaron Bates, 732 666 8403. And if you get my voicemail, always leave your name and number, and I'll call you back. And have a great show, Zina.
Thank you too, Mr. Bates. Okay.
All right, God bless you.
You too. So, if you like to call in, folks, the number is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. This is not of the station. This is of me and Chad having a discussion and user in and around the Christmas tree with us while we have a discussion. If you want to come in around the tree and discuss with us, call us up and we'll like to invite you in around the Christmas tree so you can tell us how you feel about Santa Claus coming down the chimney. Well, he laughed because that could be a joke anyway. So you know what? They have made so many jokes about Santa Claus. So I thought I had somebody tear my tree down today. What you call that man don't like Christmas?
Oh, that would be the Grinch, right?
The Grinch. I thought I had the Grinch today because the tree was laying on the floor. They broke the limbs off the tree. The tree was laying on the floor. I asked somebody to fix the tree on the other side. They had the tree on different parts. They say they don't like Christmas. I said, you better put my tree back together for I never see nobody tear the whole tree up, but that's all right. It's back. The tree is up.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Las Vegas. Man, it's already been like 10 years ago, but they had a guy. He would always be in a bullhorn yelling about the difference between holidays and feast days, right? And it basically his whole point was that it's like holidays are basically commercialized and feast days are paying attention to what the meaning of the holiday originally was intended. Like, for example, Thanksgiving wasn't about, going out and shopping. It was about being thankful that you have a roof over your head, food in your belly. And, it's like,
Well, that's the way I was trained
mm-hmm.
from young. I never looked at wasn't no party holiday. I don't know how
It turned into Black Friday.
How it turned into Black Friday and all this other stuff, because it really was started off as a religious day. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, how things are changing.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to take Christmas off the map.
Yeah,
and turn it Christian Day.
Yeah, and
then it'll take the fantasy out where people cannot say, well, there's no Santa Claus and no this and that. And they just go to church and get together, exchange gifts, and call it Christian Day, where they all share, change gifts. And I think that would be lovely. The whole world do that. And at the same time, that can promote Christianity or whatever other religions. All religions should celebrate it that one day. If you Muslim or you whatever you are, everybody just celebrate that religious day.
Like one world holiday,
that
right?
That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
It would.
I just spoke of something may come to pass. It may come to the future. That they may just want to turn that into a Christian, not only Christian day, but religious day, where everybody share gifts and eliminate the Santa Claus, eliminate all the fairy tale, and just make everything beautiful, nice, holy, and just show their kindness to the world. Like all World Day, but this is more of a giving where everybody has to participate. What do you say?
I always said if people were as free with love as they are with hate, instead of worrying about World War III, we'd be getting ready for the third world orgy, right?
Orgy.
Yeah, world orgy, right? Instead of world war.
That's right. Well,
make love, not war.
There you go. All right, DJ, make some love with that music, because we gonna go on a little break and let you finish it up. And this is World War III. Make love, not war.
Amen.
It's high time now. Just one can life. Who wants to live it in trouble and strife? My mind must be free to learn all I can about me. I'm gonna love me the rest of my life.
Let's walk the palm of 15 to see them fine. Not that check me on the cash come, not off the car. Kai, I want the remedy for that yard. I'm only come around when things are gone. And all the thing them contribute to option. And I have no time for yes, man. Tell them go with them corruption. Like I mean, I have my prep, I do it all. Head off the belly, or with it around. Now go and stay tuned for see the next episode. We see them a pro, but me not friend for cloud. How we have come from, look where we done now. We stick with the dots, them we never sell out. Them see we are stunt and them a like that dog. Bad mind for them head top, them to take it off. Yo, kai, bad mind they are know. Them a free me out. Let's walk the palm of 15, so we see them fall. Not that check me on the cash, come not drop my card. Kai, I want the remedy for that yard. Them only come around when things are gone. And all the thing them contribute to option. And I have no time for yes, man. Tell them go with them corruption. Kai, them full of bad energy. I fed out with them, no bother worry. They have on us split for what you pray. Them teach me that I listen, me now all learn again. Them fuck up and I will them need for that shit I say. I just accord my blessing and I pray for myself. Them love to see we lose, them now I will win. Kai, them would have sell we out for anything. Bad mind they are now, them a free me out. Let's walk the palm of 15, so we see them fall. Not that check me on the cash, come not drop my card. Kai, I want the remedy for that yard. Them only come around when things are gone. And all the thing them contribute to corruption. And I have no time for yes, man. Tell them go with them corruption. Kai, I mean I have my prep, I do it all. I love the belly, or we dead around. I go and stay tuned for see the next episode. We see them a pro, but me not friend for cloud. How we have come from, look where we done now. We stick with the dots, them we never sell out. Them see we are stunt and them like that dog. Bad mind for them head top, them to take it off. Yo, kai, bad mind they are know. Them a free me out. Squad up on my 15, so I see them fall. Not that check me at the cash, come on, I drop my card. Kaya, what the remedy for that yard? Them only come around, and things are gone. And only thing them contribute to corruption. And I have no time for waste, man. Tell them go with them corruption.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy and wisdom. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
One, two, three, run it.
Yeah! King and Queen Radio.
Tune in. To the top radio, worldwide station, Queen Radio. What you thought? What you listening to? In your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. King and Queen Radio. In your stereo. What you listening to? What you listening to? If you're the Queen and Queen Radio, what you listening to? What you listening to? If you're the King and Queen Radio. Yeah. Can you feel it? Go. Hey, what you listening to? Go. Two-step. Keep a two-step. King and Queen Radio. 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 Radio. Booking station. What you listening to? What you listening to? What they listening to? If you're the King and Queen Radio. Yeah. Maestro Will. Oh, what you listening to? In your radio, I'm in stereo. Tap into the frequency. King and Queen Radio. In your stereo. 93.5 FM. And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday night show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio /Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Sound no faking. Yeah. That's what's oh, so beautiful. Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Are you feeling down today? Are you wanna get yourself happy? Are you feeling sad today? Yeah. Tune in to 93.5 King and Queen Radio. You need best songs and shows on your radio. Sister DOBONG shows every day from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, don't give up. Just tune in to your radio. Every Monday, the we go Jamaican and African show from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Oh, tune in to King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio, yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio, don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio, tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio, the best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio, you need a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio, from Monday to Monday, every Wednesday, 12:20 in the countdown. Every Tuesday to Thursday, King and Queen with arts and music. Your jazz music every day, from 1 a.m. to 3 p.m. Country music every day, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, Jamaican music every Monday to Saturday. Special life music from Caliban, Africa. Every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. International reggae dance on every day, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The best online radio. From New York, we take it worldwide, yeah. Tune into King and Queen Radio, where you will feel inside. King and Queen Radio, where no one to talk to. King and Queen Radio, yeah, 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 yeah. King and Queen Radio, don't let your morning so boring. King and Queen Radio, tune into your best station. King and Queen Radio, the best music, best shows. King and Queen Radio, it's a beautiful Monday, yeah. King and Queen Radio, from Monday to Monday.
Say I'm here. You don't make it easy, rara, to stay away from Yawa. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can do whatever. Oh Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no. Drunk on your potion, can feel my lips burning. losing composure. Can't feel my face drowning. Seems so irrational. Ready to risk it all. If I can't have you, nobody can. No. Tell me how can I get my mind off you? Oh, Shiba. I cannot take my hands off you. Tell me how I cannot get my eyes off you. Oh, yeah. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can do whatever. Oh Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no. You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. I'm hoping you see me, come serve it up, loving how you stir it up. That body belong on TV. Ooh, this feeling I can't hide. You filling up my mind, and I just don't know why. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't make me pull that trigger. Never say never, you know I can't do whatever. Shiba, oh Shiba. Don't wanna feel so desire. Li ka tou kwem nan mi pa konen, pourtant mwen bien loin mal ta donné. Whoa, yeah. Comme baguette canaran, sans désert, l'homme vient de ma paille comme sans réserve. Oh, baby, côté où yeah. Baby, kote ouye, ak palen mam sese, ak palen mam sese. Baby, kote ouye, ak palen mam sese, ak palen. Mwen pa pou kom, men santi pou ko jwen, moun pam nan. Resite som, ma cherche dans ton médicament. Oui, pas pour comme, même senti pour jouer, mon pam non. Resite som, ma cherche dans ton médicament. Les canamons le café souffrir, qui pas comprendre lui. Pourtant ma prétend li, oh oh. Pour qui m'pas tout croiser li en fois. Franchement m'pas comprendre. Dis ça. C'est m'te qu'on nomme qui est lié. Ouais t'as pour même point ça fait moi. Ça fait. Oh oh. Ils sont complètement m'a cherché. Ça c'est manqué moitié moi, oh. Chérie, dis-moi où on a cherché, mais côté où me croisé où n'en rêve moi, t'es de on voir moi, baby, me croisé où n'en rêve moi, t'es de on voir moi, baby. I wanna dance with you. I don't wanna be rude, my boy already fool. Girl, let me make love to you on the dance floor. Girl, let me make dance floor. Girl, let me make love to you on the dance floor. Girl, flex, time to have sex.
Yeah! Tony Mix, let's go, Sickler. Are you ready? I'm about to give her that Goya special. Are you ready, man? You can wipe me like Nicky after this. Let's go! First quarter. Indeed. Tony, gade. Lift up your wheel. BMG DJs, Nalo.
Girl, let me make love to you on the dance floor. Girl, let me make love to you on the dance floor. Girl, let me make love to you on the dance floor. Girl, flex, time to have sex. DJ a comment oublier, c'est la première fois me relais. DJ ça me voulait te dire, a un monde qui est spécial. C'est activité me liée, comme ça c'est tout ça me posséder. Yo dit, je la révélée, je souhaitais qu'elle y a côté. Et si gosité, qui connaît, elle branchée. Relève dire vos chansons, qui peut jouer, c'est pour lui. Souhaitais lui danser, éternel musicien, avec elle l'autre sang.
Yes, and we are getting ready to bring you joy during this festival time. And if you're not celebrating Christmas, happy Hanukkah, or whatever you're celebrating, it's all good. It's going to show love, and love is the important thing in life, to treat others good, to show welcome, and to feed the poor, to feed the hungry, to help the old. And it's one time, it's very good for the world. And let's give joy to the world. And King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBound.com. We love you, each and every one of you, every week that joining us. I applaud every one of you. And tonight I'm going to look into what I see and feel going on in your life. There's some spiritual things I'm feeling in the atmosphere out there, and you need cleansing. Cleansing is very important to keep your surroundings where you at. Has to be very spiritual and cleanse. A lot of people use sage, but I'm finding the sage, it's clear out things, but to me it draws in as well. You have to just sage, and sage. I go back to the old remedies of the old days where you use ammonia. Ammonia has a lot of things in it that can bring clarity in your life. Use a little bit of ammonia, clear your surroundings, watch your doors, wash everything down, and old-fashioned bleach. Bleach is also good. Don't mix the two together because you have an explosion. But you do your cleansing, and lime and all those things that you know can bring clarity in your life. And you need to take a spiritual bath once in a while. And it's always good to use mint. You can use mint. They call it yerba buena. That's like mint, fresh mint. You can use that in your water. It's very good for purification. And honey is very good as well. And lemon and lime can cut destruction, but it also can make destruction. So it depending on the cause and how you use it and what you're doing. So if you have any problems in any of your spiritual cleansing, give me a call. That's 718-253-7273, and I'll be able to help you. Again, that's 718-253-7273. My show has been very different from many people for many, many years because I'm a spiritualist, but I'm also an entertainer. So I've been doing this. People say, how could you mix the two? Well, easy. I know when to switch over when I'm ready. So I can do both and still do what I'm supposed to do. I have to entertain because that's part of my life. That's my mission. And I also have to do my spiritual work to help you and help others as well. So any troubles you got in your life, I would love to help you. Just give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. I'm picking up the number, picking up the letter S and the F. I see someone out there is having very difficult problems with these persons. The initial is S, and at some reason that S, this person is giving you a lot of problems, and it's not gonna get easy. It can get a little worse. You need to rid yourself away from that person because it's gonna bring you down, and you're not gonna move forward and go where you want to go. I feel someone is really having difficulties in trying to hold on to money. Well, ever since you lent that person your money, and you know who it is, I don't have to call their name, your money won't come back to you. You need to really do a lot of claiming and praying and cleansing to bring money back to you because sometimes you can throw pearls to swines. So you know what? You have to be careful who you give your luck to because sometimes you could sleep with the wrong person. Yes, sleep with a person and they can draw your energy away just because of the vibration they carry can jinx you and now you become worse than them and they run away with your luck and hear you with nothing. So be careful who you sleep with because it's very important to have a connection when you're sleeping with someone. You may find yourself is doing good, good, good. And the minute you got that person in your life, you find yourself back to nothing, to zero. You say, well, I was doing good without this person because their energy is not for you and their energy is draining you. There are people can come in your life as vampires. So you have to keep your temple clean. Be careful who you sleep with because it can be a very, very bad situation. So make sure you watch who you sleep with. Also, it's a thing going on where you may feel emotional, where you're just feeling depressed. You may be going through a stage of depression out there. That's going to end. The holidays bring a lot of depression. You need to pray, and you really need to get on your knees sometime and pray. Try. I know it's hard if your knees hurt. Well, kneel on something. But sometimes when you're down low, you come back up. I don't know why it's that, but there's a reason why people bow. And it's a show of humiliation. And I guess when you show God you can humiliate yourself before him by kneeling, hey, he looks up to you because you are really, well, how many people pray now on their knees? I bet you so many people don't pray on your knees. Did you forget that old time religion? What's wrong with you? You remember them people say, I'm going to get on my knees, and when they get up off their knees, they got what they want? Well, if you don't remember, I do. Sometimes you have to get on your knees and pray. And long years ago, they used to have in churches where you used to could kneel down on banners and stuff and really pray properly. But now they stand up, they pray, they're hollering, and now, I don't know what they're getting halfway what they want. And then they say, "Well, I go to church and I didn't receive nothing." You didn't receive nothing because you ain't doing nothing the proper way. So learn to get back into old rituals. One thing I could say, the world changed, the rituals remain the same. So you got they can come a little modern, but you got to still stay within the same platform because that's their vibration. Okay, so folks out there, if you're having any problems in your life, give me a call, Sister the Bomb. And that's 718-253-7273, and let me work with you. Let me help you. Let me remove the negative from your life. You may have someone that you love and you really love that person. You're having complications with them. Give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. But don't come to me looking for wickedness because I'm not going to do it. You have to come to me. If God wants you to have something, we pray for it and work for it, it'll happen. If God don't give it to you, it's not meant for you. And a lot of people don't want to understand that. And then when you run to all these psychics and all these people out there and they rob you of your money, don't be angry because you need to pray and you need to put God first. And if you put God first, there's nothing impossible what he can't do. So you have to believe and stop being fooled and ducked into you have to kill this and kill that. You have to spend thousands of dollars to get results. That is not true. Okay, that all that over sacrificing this and that is not necessarily. Didn't you receive Christ? Well, Christ came in term of all that sacrificial. I really don't like slaughtering animals and seeing animals being sacrificed. All those days are over. That's why Christ came to change things. But you need to really focus on yourself spiritual because you got good energy. I feel someone out there have very good spiritual energy and you're holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Don't let other people stop your blessing. Do what you feel is right. Continue living in the path of righteousness and you will go very, very far. Don't let other people dictate your life, tell you how you should live and what you should do and what you must do because they may not be doing good themselves. So many people can tell you how to live your life and what they know. And when you look at them, they ain't got a pot to piss in reality. So you know what? Check out who telling you advice. A fool can give you advice. So you want to live your life in goodness and harmony, and you want to take care of others, treat people good, live good, and God will bless you. That's my message for today. I'm going to take us on back, and my host is back here. Chair, um, how do you feel about the world right now? What do you feel going on in the world?
Well, see, basically, what we have going on right now is we have a pretty severe conflict because I mean, with the advent of the internet, the world shrunk again, right? And the last time the world shrunk is when the old world and the new came together, and we all know what happened then.
The world shrunk.
Yeah, basically, the internet made it so basically everybody in the world's right in your lap, 24/7. It shrunk the world, right?
Well, is there so many people in the world that shrunk? I don't know how you see the world shrunk. I
No,
really don't.
well, it's kind of a figurative term. I mean, it
Oh, okay,
basically
okay, okay.
you can talk to somebody from almost every night. I jam with people from I do a live online jam with people from Europe, and one of the guys that usually is singing is down in Egypt. And I mean, I speak to people all over the world every day. Uh, and I mean, it's fantastic, but at the same time, I'm not at 100% certain, even though I mean, I'm
You
always
don't
on
know
my
what people
phone.
are really saying.
Well, I'm not certain 24/7 connectivity is necessarily, the best thing that could have happened to us because, I mean, you got to have your space and people, people don't feel like they have it anymore because, it's like everybody's like always right there at their beck and call.
And then in the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay on the internet. Well, I'm getting ready to get hooked on TikTok.
Yeah, they
So
actually.
I'll probably be out of business.
Well, yeah, and it
That's-
sounds kind of interesting just because I mean I thought it was just videos people were making, but I guess it does have the instructional stuff that and I really don't have the attention span for the YouTube videos because they're so long. I just want to get the
Well, see,
information
the
and
thing
move,
about
right?
really the video with you get the information, but some videos on YouTube they both good tools because video can YouTube can actually take you a while and you can go back and over it many a times. I don't
Yeah,
think TikTok do that.
I'm not sure. I'm
You have
really
to have a
unfamiliar
sharp
with it.
mind. That's why it's more for kids.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You have to have a sharp mind with TikTok.
well, probably more. You have to have the short attention span, right? But I definitely got that nailed.
I definitely got it too because I can't stay on one subject no more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's like I'm gonna be well. Obviously, since we're gonna be increasing our presence on TikTok anyway, I'm gonna get more familiar with the platform. Um,
Yeah,
again,
folks, we'll be on TikTok soon. We are on it, but we're not on it the way we should be. So we are gonna develop that for we on kick.com. Shout out to you folks out there on kick.com. I gotta get out there and see y'all. I got to really see you. And what's that other one we on? Twitch.com.
Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, Twitch. And the videos are being downloaded every week on Twitch. This show, you can go on Twitch and you'll be able to watch this show on Twitch. So twitch.com, all the shows, thanks to Lot and DJ Pop Mop, they make sure the shows are on Twitch. And we also on Brooklyn Station on Mixcloud. You can go back and watch these shows. So if you wanna watch these shows, you can watch it. What have you think about? Do you think television is going out of style?
Yeah. As far as it goes, it's. I don't think people are like really watching it. From what I hear, streaming is basically the big thing now. Cable TV's kind of going out. A lot of the old corporations that had the.
We got to change in here because I still got cable and I never watch it.
No,
I'm paying a cable bill, but I really never watch cable.
I've never actually
I
had
don't
cable.
have time. What I don't understand with all these different networks like we got, well, how do people find the time to really focus on
Them?
the network? How did it do? Do they just jump from how your mind can just go from one thing? Don't you get hooked on one thing, or people minds no longer can stay on one?
Basically these days, as far as music marketing goes, they're saying that people just don't have the attention span anymore to listen to like longer songs. As
Wow.
as an artist, I'm getting ready to just start releasing like a series of 1 minute songs, right? Just because that's
Yeah,
I mean,
because she's an artist. You also an artist, also engineer as well. So you gonna just make one song and that's it. 1 minute songs.
yeah.
You'll make money from it.
Well, and I mean, as far as Twitch goes, and Twitter for that matter, not only will I be learning the platform for this radio, but I'll be learning a radio station, but I'll be learning it for myself as a music artist and a visual artist as well. Uh, which I'll have to link those to the radio stations so that it gives people something to do because I'll be videoing me in live jams with people all over the world.
Because we're gonna be all over the world.
Yeah, all over the world, and I mean the world has a lot to
watch
offer.
out, Williamsburg. I'm coming down. I'll be down there soon. And get those live bands. I want them live bands because we are gonna go back with live bands.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of talent out
I
there.
did live bands all my life when I was young, so it's easy for me to get back in the bands.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of talent out here. New York's got a lot of. It's definitely got a lot of talent. It's different than because when I grew up, I was listening to some punk rock bands from New York, and when I got here, the first thing I was like, I'm gonna go to CBGB's. Yeah.
Well, CBG, I
Oh
still got the
man.
shirt. I still got the shirt. The last day they closed, and they was kind of not so in the people of color, but you know I got through everywhere.
Uh,
I went right in there and got me a nice shirt. I remember, I think Tony Blinn, you was with me when I went to CBGB's when they closed and got the shirt. Yeah, you was. I say I don't care if they don't like color or not. I'm getting in there and get me a shirt. And I still got CBGB shirt. They gave it to me, treated me good. And them days I was a drinker. They gave me some good beer, and I sat in there and had a good time.
yeah, it's depressing that we haven't gotten over the whole, ignorance type of thing at this point in our evolution.
Well,
We're way
that's what
past the
we was
point.
trying to we that's what we was doing during the time I was growing up. We was fighting for everybody equality.
Yeah.
And I discovered that as people migrate into the country, they bring their culture with them. Their culture come with prejudice.
Yeah.
And it recircled back again.
Well,
Like where we had cleared it all up, where everybody had their culture, we respected, and everybody was who they want to be, and everybody you just was proud of. Oh, you Spanish? Oh, wow, that's nice. Um, you would share your culture with other people, and we had made it where it was really a great thing. Influx, a whole gang of new people, foreigners. They come with their ways. They started stopping you from being the way you was this way, and they bring their ways. Then the prejudice start because then now they make the community, even where I'm living. We was talking yesterday, me and some Haitians. In this community where I live, it is only designed not with good food, not with the fresh food. It's designed to keep you in your culture, but not give you things fresh, not give you the real stuff, and you stuck in the culture. And in the schools, they don't teach you no more but your culture where you come from.
yeah.
How is that going on in America? I just don't understand it.
I actually said I did send you an email with a paper that dates back quite a few decades that speaks about that, and we'll cover that at a different time and after you have a chance to read that. But you'll find it very interesting. Um, Basically speaking, what it's like the conflict that seems to be going right now is you got your traditionalists that are basically afraid of change.
That's
They want
it.
everything to stay the same.
I
They're
was just
afraid.
fighting with a friend of mine today. They want everything to stay the same. Well, you can't. The music. Whitney Houston. Nobody can sing like her. Of course, in that era, that vibration was there at that time. These girls are nowadays, Britney Spears and all them people, they are singing to this vibration that they on top.
It's one of the reasons that
And the people in the past still talking about, well, they don't know what they're singing. They don't know what they're doing. The world changes and people wake up, the world gonna keep changing. You're gonna get lost.
yeah, it's like the only thing constant is change, right? And I mean, the truth of the matter is that it's like the fear is this that their culture is going to get watered down and they're going to lose their
You
heritage.
can't.
You can't, I
You from
mean,
where you from, and that's it. I was talking to this girl, and I hope she listened last night. She's a good friend of mine. She's from Haiti. She in this country, but she was born in Haiti. She lived it here in this country from an early age too, from 3 years old. So she learned Haitian. Now she met a boyfriend that's all Haitian. He taught her the language. She knew the language because her parents spoke it. But when you're born in this country, you really don't pay mind to it. Now she speaks it fluently Creole. But she was telling me during the time she went back to Haiti, even though she spoke Creole and she was born there, you still not considered an Haitian. And the
yeah,
same with a Jamaican. They say But I look at it, you born there. Just because you come here and got the American culture, don't mean you still not who you are.
Well, the native, well, the Lakota, actually, I should be specific, have a saying, Mitakio Aoasin, which is to all my relations, which is said before entering a sweat lodge as a part of the purification, and what it basically means is that, when you really get down to it, all of us are a brotherhood of man. We're all
We're all
from a
all
common
all all got
ancestor.
that. We all common ancestors, and that is reality. So you you come to the new country, you learn the new country. You can't lose who you are, and that's what people think. If I learn the American culture and really get involved with it, I'm gonna lose being who I am. You can't.
No,
It's in you. It's you.
and now see, one of the things I like, a style of music, avant-garde metal, is basically is a melding of modern metal, and it basically has a lot of your more traditional styles of music. So it's a mixture of the old and the new.
That's what I like
That's
too. That
and I
there's
love
another
that.
style we call it in the West Indies, a music of the modern era, but it's still carrying the roots of the past.
Yes.
That's some good music.
Yeah,
I'm asked the DJ, do you know the style of that music? What it called? From the they used to play it in the club on Monday nights at the CLO Club. It's a style of music. It's got a little West Indian music in it, then English, and it's a real good music. It's from the old to the new. I forget the name. I forget the name, and no, that ain't it. It's a term. I know they got clubs with that music in the city, but it's a style of the music where you keep the new and you can have the old at the same time.
Yeah, in Europe they got those big DJ parties where it's like basically it'll blend into they'll bring in some traditional music
Most
from
like the
different countries, right?
England had the music for a long time, and I tried to play it here on the station. It didn't do so well. I forget the name of that music. It's a music that it play a little reggae and then it plays different music.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But well, I should. I listen to like music through. I mean, the whole world goes through my mind, through my hands. Uh, and that's the thing is, it does just because. I mean, it doesn't make your world narrower to embrace another culture. Each of us has something to teach the other, different ways of viewing it. If you embrace that, then that just makes your world that much bigger.
Much better, and
You know,
expand your knowledge, and
yeah.
you learn, and you'll become more creative.
I've
And
come across an amazing amount of people that live in a very
but
cramped
again,
world.
that's it, a lot here in Brooklyn. And again, when you cut off other people from learning your culture, learning who you are, then the prejudice will stay. And then when you do reach out and try to go into a culture to get jobs and other things, they're gonna block you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna block you. And so you have to learn how to enter into this melting pot and become one and still stay who you are.
Yeah, and I mean the point is that it's like together we are mighty. America. I mean,
I want to ask you one question. What is an American?
and
Because that's a confusion thing with me. What is an American? Because the first thing a person asks you, what are you? And I want to know why they ask that, number one. And if you say you're an American, what that do to people when they hear it?
well, that means you're a mutt, basically. I mean, America's got plenty of mutts in it.
Is that what it means?
And that is the way I view it. I mean, we were at one point in time a pretty good, an amazing melting pot because we were able to work together, which wasn't happening in a lot of other countries. Because if you think about it,
Oh,
back during the medieval period, it's like by cultivating that prejudice and fear of those that are different, that turned your peasants into good little armed robbers you could send to go steal money so you could continue your lavish lifestyle, right? Because hanging out at the castle and court all day with the king cost a lot of money. And the peasants want. I mean, they actually had the nerve to want food for themselves and stuff. So you had to get more money somehow. And so you couldn't send them to rob their friends. You had to send them to rob their enemies. So basically, for me to come to terms between my heritage as a European and my heritage as a Native American, uh, the one thing that helped a lot is when I realized that when they came over from Europe, they didn't know any better. They had been taught to be the way they were. They just didn't know any better. But then again, it's like the movement to do better eventually gathered enough momentum to create change, right? I mean, it's like, for all that people cursed white people for slavery, we had only had it for a short period of time compared to the rest of the world, and we abolished it.
Well, a lot of people don't understand that slavery was among a lot of countries, and a lot of people hid behind the white Americans under slavery, but they don't speak of all these other countries had slavery going, and even after America had abolished slavery, still going on to today.
Yeah, there's still places where they have it today, and
Only they just doing it in a different fashion, in a modern way, but it's still slavery.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like I don't see how, if the white folk, if the Europeans decided to end it, it's like, why is everybody pissed out? Why is everybody pissed off at them for being the ones that, like, were doing it for the shortest period of time? But everybody forgets that. They just it's created by the media.
Other countries, and now they are all getting caught. Especially the Dutch got away scotch free. They the one had the most slavery.
Yeah,
and they went right. And I talked about that before on this show. And after that, I noticed they went at the Dutch. And the Dutch started paying back money to the people.
Well, the Dutch, I mean, as far as the Democratic Republic of Congo, what they did there is, I mean, they really should be held accountable for that, because they were told, well, you got to give it back. So they just up and left. Oh, like we did in Afghanistan and Iraq. And they left that power vacuum there. And I mean, the Democratic Republic of Congo has been having that's a rough area. I mean, they've been having just nothing but a hard time for decades now over that. And I mean, it's like, that's just shameful. They should have taken the time.
It's really bad that America got blamed for everything, and all the slavery and everything. America got blamed for it when other countries was doing it too, and especially the Spanish. But there was something that you may have not recognized. Did you realize the Jewish was running slavery for so many years? And what they did was a clever trick. They all had Spanish names. And what happened, some kind of way during the line after slavery, they switched back to Judaism and got Jewish names and left the Spanish people with their names.
Yeah, see,
and the perfect examples in Puerto Rico. They had a lot of the Puerto Ricans in slavery. A lot of them don't know that. And when the Spaniards left there, they left their names there, and they switched their names back to Jewish names.
Yeah, and I mean,
not many people know that.
A lot of people seem to forget the indentured servitude that they did with the Irish. I mean, that was slavery. You could,
every Black American know that, because they're all family with the Irish. Whether most of them don't want to admit it or not, because the overseers and all of them was, and it wasn't the if you want to get into it now, I can get into the topic real strong. It was not the slave master most of the time was doing the raping. It was the servitude, which was the Irish on the land. Overseeing the land. He was overseeing the land, and he was doing the raping. And those masters was not doing that raping. Very rare they was doing it unless it was a mulatto left in there.
Well, nobody in their right mind mistreats their livestock,
because they could not get caught, even be heard of having a slave slept with a slave.
Yeah, even though it was happening, but it's like you didn't want anybody to know.
Well, what
That
they
would be
did, they shipped
shameful.
everybody to Jamaica.
Yeah. It's like you notice too, it's like all these so-called great civilizations. And I will say that my civilization teacher when I was in university did not like me at all, which, is probably, I mean, I'm like kind of antisocial as far as civilization goes. But it's like all those great empires were built on they were built on the backs of slaves.
Yeah.
All these monuments that are wonders of the world, slaves built them.
And
There's
slaves put their nation there. Where slaves actually owned the. If you look at it, the slaves actually owned the countries. But
yeah,
what
they built
happened? They
them
did not have the weapons to defend themselves
because those
because they
that
was peaceful within themselves. They had their trading system, and so when the maybe not from the Caucasus Mountains because it wasn't really Europeans.
yeah, the Caucasus. That's
Caucasus Mountains was the people who had the spears and who lived in there, who had learned how to use weapons.
yeah, they were. I mean, that whole area is it was kind of a melting pot between the east and west, right? Because the Silk Road went right through there, and I mean, for a pretty good chunk of history, that was like a crossroads. The whole world passed through there, at least the known world, right? It's like I read the letters that who was it that went down and they killed Moctezuma? Can't remember the name specifically, but as they were going through the islands, it's like he was writing back that it's like the islanders they were meeting down there in the Caribbean. It's
Wasn't
like
that the man with the on the liquor on the bottle?
it's Cortez, I think, or something like
Don
that.
Quixote? Not
No,
Don
no, no, no.
Quixote. The one that in Panama and went to Jamaica. What is his name? He on the bottle. Is a liquor made of him. I can't think of that man who made that liquor bottle.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but it's like
I know they
basically
hated him.
it boils down to he was writing back that these islanders couldn't have been human being, the same level of development as humans as the Europeans because they didn't have greed, they didn't have anger, they were they
They
didn't
was
have
peaceful
technology.
people.
They was happy.
They was peaceful
They were
people.
they were content with their life, and it's like when they sat down with it through a translator and described their terrible angry god to them, compared to their relationship, the aspect of the infinite that they could relate to, the god of the Europeans was probably sounded more like a devil than anything because
Well, that's where the devil comes
oh,
from.
yeah, and so it's like they were like, "Wow, that's nice, but we have our religion and we're kind of comfortable with it." So they didn't have greed, they didn't have hate, they didn't accept Jesus in their hearts. So he sent back a letter saying, let's exploit them and let's enslave them."
Yeah.
And but they were sent there
What's
to
that man?
rob.
That pirate man.
Let's look this up because
Oh, we're gonna take some music while we take that break.
yeah.
Folks, if you want to call in on our tea here around the Christmas tree, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And we're gonna give you some chance to listen to some good music while we have a discussion around the tree of history. Because this is the season to talk about history. And that way, when you're sitting around with your family, you're going to look at those photographs and you're going to look at photos. You're going to think of history. And you got to really just put your tree together and find out where you come from and how did you get where you get and how did your family struggle so to make you who you are and to see how important you are. And you'll see you're very important. Shout out to Cuz DA Wise. Big up DA Wise. And shout out to my team out there, Lot Sunday. Yeah, I know you love discussion, Lot. We gonna fix it so you can be live on the show with us because he's working on how to get everything where from Nigeria the team can join in. We should have it done in the next week or two.
Sister Duban, she located at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Our phone number is 718-2253 7273. Sister Duban take the demons off of me, and I feel much better. And now I'm about to get back my luck and everything that was lost. I be grateful to her, for what she have done for me. Thank you.
Sister Dubang, she is the best spiritualist you can find. Help you in money problem, love problem, sickness or bad luck. Call her now. She waiting to help you. 718-253-7273.
C'est chaque fois. C'est chaque fois. Chaque fois que ça paye, il me perd du sourire. Des fois, dans mes pommes, non, pensé. Yo malade, me souffrir depuis petit. Qu'on nègre, un jour, pas fait noir. La vie a gué pour le temps, mon goût, pas non penser, fait bac. Chaque fois que ça paye, il me perd du sourire. Oui. Chaque fois que ça la calme, ça tient ta bataille. Mais yo si tellement détaché, casé toute bagaille. Ah oui, on joue la joue. Mais pas même chaque tout jour. Ça ou t'apprends pour mon fou. C'est lui qui peut guider ou. Jalousie que notre cœur là. C'est lui qui est pour nous tout. Est-ce que ou pas rendre compte? Wapon pour tête tout. Des fois c'est yon, je vais m'aller pour me connecter petit point. Si dédication t'es yon moun, c'est loin ta pied. Si passion t'es yon son, c'est voir ta pied. Si respect t'es qu'on réagit, le caractère ou t'as prouvé. Next à yo fou. Next à yo fou. Next à yo fou. Next à yo fou. C'est chaque fois. Chaque fois que ça paye, il me perd du sourire. Des fois, dans mes pommes, non pensé. Yo malade, me souffrir depuis petit.
Okay.
Nothing like
WVIP 93.5 FM. You're sleeping. I bet you woke up there. That's a wake up call. The wake up is on. Your mic is on. Okay, let me take that caller. WVIP 93.4. Hello, caller.
Good night. How are you?
Good night. How are you?
I'm okay. Trying to get into the holiday spirit.
Yo, you got to get into the holiday spirit. I'm sitting around the Christmas tree.
Yeah?
Yeah, sitting around the Christmas tree. Yeah, so what are you planning to do for Christmas?
Well, I'm not really planning to do much. I want to spend it with my significant other, but he's been so distant. I don't know how to draw him, close. I've been trying everything.
You know how to draw him more closer, huh?
He's supposed to visit tomorrow.
Well, he coming tomorrow. Sugar him up.
How would I do that?
Well, you got to get you some sugar. Put his name inside of it 7 times. And you're going to burn it. And call his name as it burning.
What kind of sugar? Any color sugar?
White sugar.
Oh, white?
Yes, ma'am. And call him and tell St. Anthony, speed him up.
Saint who?
St. Anthony.
St. Anthony. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, I took an exam, but I haven't heard from them. One of them they canceled. I'm trying to get them to call it. It's a manager.
Mm-hmm. So when you took the exam?
About almost 2 years ago.
And you ain't heard from nothing yet?
No.
Well, what they say when you call?
Well, they said that they not calling the list like that or whatever. They gotta wait, but you don't want to be waiting because the list can expire, you know? Then you have to do that again. You cut now? Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change my batteries again. I don't know why these batteries are some cheap batteries. I'm gonna get them again. Okay, so
Yeah. 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 Yeah, did yeah. I hear you. Which bath? And that'll do what? I can't hear you. A honey bath tonight. This is for the job or the love? The job? Just honey.
take that bath and everything's gonna work out good for you, okay?
Pray what prayer? I didn't hear. Take the honey bath and pray what? Psalm 23. And that's for the job. Honey bath and pray Psalm 23. All right, D, but I'm broke. No lucky numbers. 6-4. All righty. You too. Love you. Bye.
Cortez, yes, and I mean, basically, even though they were enjoying the hospitality of these islanders, he was sending letters back, basically saying, calling them subhumans, and inviting the rest of the Spaniards to come down and kill them and take their resources, right? And
I need to know something. Is there such thing as a Spaniard army now?
well, yeah, because well, yeah, basically, I mean, well, after pretty much because you had the revolution in Spain during or the Civil War in Spain, which is where Hitler sent his soldiers to get their experience. Right? That's really the last time I've heard of him as far as any conflict goes. There's a lot of really good avant-garde metal that uses traditional music in with it coming out of Spain. A lot of really good music coming out of Spain right now.
So
Um,
yeah, I listen to a lot of good Spanish music. But tell me something now from that Spanish um, territory, which mine came from Spanish territory. Matter of fact, all my family, I got family in Galicia out there, but we was subhumans there because we was Roma people. So
yeah.
we was subhumans there. We have the worst in all the world. My Roma people is the worst in all of the world. Nobody ever speak about it. Shout out to all my Romas out there.
Yeah, the gypsies were always the baby stealers, right? The ones that got blamed for everything.
Got blamed for everything. My ancestors got blamed for everything. That's never talked about. But anyway, I know all my people are listening. I want to just shout out to them all out there. But we had it rough in every land, and we still got it rough in every land. So I don't
Yep.
want to talk about it, but it's like we unheard of. We don't have a name of country.
No, and I mean you're always the new guy. At least that's what I always found being a gypsy. You know, is that everywhere I went, I'm the new guy. And I mean, some neighborhoods. I mean, you get in some of them neighborhoods. If you're new, you're prey. You know, and so yeah, and, you know, it's like
I tell you, it's all the way around. But God bless those who is good to people and share love from the heart and don't judge by color or people because there's good people in every race and there's bad. So one person, why if one person do something, the American community look at everybody the same way?
stereotyping, right?
Where that come from? Does it come from television as comedians? If one person do something, everybody of that.
Honestly, it's primarily the media because you know you have a lot of media that has basically an agenda, you know, and if you think about it, all mainstream media has always been and always will be the voice of the government. You know, the government does. You ever notice the powers that be pretty much wipe out anybody that tries to unite us? And, you know, there's a reason for that. It's because together we are powerful, divided we aren't so powerful. So, you know, a few things irritate, you know, the man, like people getting together and getting along. So you know, it's like the media's been. I mean, I'm not gonna name specific media companies because I'd hate to get sued. But there's certain media companies that are very big that people look to for information. The information they're getting is one, like say for example, I've went through and you know, it's like I got a master's degree level of education. So when I'm looking at the statistics that these media people are using, I'm looking at it going, well, they're using the wrong demographics. But by doing that, they can slant things to look like what they're saying is true, but it's not. They're lying deliberately.
Yeah, they lie. They lie.
So,
And it's so we're gonna bring you back to some music you like to hear something food for thought so you can just continue thinking about these things and don't stay ignorant. Always research and do research
yep.
and don't listen to the past. Make your own future and your own story. This is time for everybody to have their own story. History was his story, and we don't know who he was. So you got to make your own story now, your own book. If this world is changing, give you a chance to be yourself and to be someone in this world now. Make it happen. Don't sit around. If you know you can do something, you're good at doing something, take that talent and make something out of it. Expose it. Make yourself something. They're giving you the platform. You got Facebook. You got so many things that you can express. So So it shouldn't be nobody without no money.
And remember, it's like there's no such thing as failure, just results. So, you don't get the results you want, try something different.
Yeah, I like that. With that, we're going to take it back to Tony.
Never knew how much I loved you. Never knew how much I cared. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, 'cause I know you're gonna treat me right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something we all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy, don't you dare, he gives me fever." With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, and Daddy just treated him right. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, she said, "Romeo, baby, you're my flame, now give me fever." With your kisses, fever with a flaming youth. Fever, fever, yeah, I burn for soup. Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Men were made to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when they kiss you, fever when they hold you tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Fever all through the night. Fever all through the night. Fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Oh, a lovely way to burn. Fever. What a lovely way to burn.
We are men on. I'm men on. Oh, yeah, the bad hit it. You give me now, you two hit it. Let me tell them how the thing goes. How the thing goes? Okay. Chevy make a samoa. Say my cooking like a dry card. You want to bamba? You wanna deal with the big boys? Now you the run, get the kitty, you the run. I love it like what I drop card. Wait, you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? We are telling me thank you. And you. Well, I'm just loving up in kind years. Go school, go the time tools. And now the parameters that you want to fun too. See, even your papa not to save you. For all the cannabis, what the wicked don't do. Man, all the niggas don't find you. Because I nigga where you come, why you don't prove. Oh boy, don't prove. Hey, come on, let's go. Chevy make a samoa. Say my cooking at the right card. You want to bamba? You wanna deal with the big boys? Now you the run, get the kitty, you the run. I love it like what I drop card. Chevy, you see how the thing goes? Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, because you made it to the top soon.
Spirituality is like a flame. In our darkest times and stormy days, we all need a flame to guide us through the darkness, a clean flowing river to guide us through the storms and find peace, a bright light to guide us on the journey of life. Be equipped with powers, prayers, meditations, divine gift, responses of the universe, the peace, the faith, the joy, and wisdom. Call Sister DOBONG on 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims expressed on this program by its host and guests are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For advertising, call the CEO, Lady Queen Zina Bevel, at 718-253-7273.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there.
And you know what? I like it.
Attention, New York City. We are inviting you to join us on our regular Monday night show on King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station with latest informations in arts, science, music, and entertainment. You can be part of the program as a guest, co-host, and a business owner, advertising your products and services as well. So don't miss out the opportunity to get your voice heard. Tune in every Monday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. West African Time. Call us on 718-253-7273. Don't miss out. Monday Night Show. See you there. you a DJ, an artist, a business owner that wants to promote, advertise product and services? Contact King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, New York. Or you can call us on 718-253-7273. King and Queen Radio, we are here for you.
From the city that never sleeps, comes with a broadcast that keeps it real. From the city that never sleeps, comes 93.5 FM. Oh, oh, Brooklyn to the world, with sounds and contents to heal your soul. We're giving you the news, the vibes and entertainment, education and stuff. We're giving you the best, we're nothing but the best. So just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Whether you at home and whether you at work, 24/7 we're still showing love. Oh, 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 oh. Kings and Queens Radio. Kings and Queens Radio. Kings and Queens Radio. Kings and Queens Radio. Kings and Queens Radio.
All right, now, in need of a spiritual healer? In need of some guidance? Wait, you need to just move on with your life, right? Nah, like shit. I know you just want to move on with your life. I guess what? I'll tell you one thing. Call Sister DOBONG. I'm Africa, your top requested healer. Call in to tap in. 718-253-7273. Need some guidance, true guidance? She got you. Call on her. Again, at 718-253-7273.
Don't touch that dial.
Satisfy me. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bite, a little less bite, a little more spite. Put them out and open up your heart, then satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Baby, close your eyes and listen to the music, listen to the summer breeze. It's a good night, I can show you after you to come along with me and put your mind at ease. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation and satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bite, a little less bite, a little more spite. Put them out and open up your heart and satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's go walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't calculate, don't articulate. It's getting late, getting upset.
Kelly O. Exile on the beat.
This kind of love, yes, man. Baby, don't move for me now. Yeah.
I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been calling your number. I want to take you to mama. I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been calling your number. I want to take you. So where you did? Tell me where you did. Anywhere you did. Not there, I want it. So where you did? Tell me where you did. Anywhere you did. Not there, I want it. This where you did. Tell me where you did. I go lap you did. Just tell me where you did. I go give all the girl them back space. You will enter my queen shipper. You did to stop the boys for Insta. Wanna lista, hasta la vista. Yeah. Say what you want, I go buy for two. Do anything for you. I go carry you. Show you what I mean. So where you did.
You know, say Valencia, another way of a Rastafari, you know. We want work as a people to see that we still balance with our community.
Good evening. Welcome.
This special dedication to every man and woman out there. You know, say violence is another way of a Rastafari, you know. We want work as a people to see that we still balance with our community. Hey, you're ready. One love, humanity is big. One love, one love, one love, one love, one love, one love. Humanity is big. One love, one love, one love. Now this, those people from Africa trying to make my ends meet. Make money go, make a follow the carry go. So I'm posting to a no friend. He said make he help me. Finally I gave trust. Last do not sell me. Oh my god, I'm busted. I'm stuck in a room full of bars. This guy is shooting with me. Say no to slave trade. Say no to human trafficking. Say no to cultism. All these things that they bill. Now the black, they sell black. This is not from the way. One love, one love.
Give me time on your space. Make a lot for the place. I don't go ever down for your love. Oh. I give you all that you dream of. More than a good, she nice. She give me all the melody and vibes. More than a good, she nice. Oh, give me that loving, yeah, 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 yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Give me that loving, give me that loving, yeah, yeah. Some of them are young, some of them are snitching. She be my melody, I've been searching. She's the fine girl I've been searching for, yeah, yeah. I'm okay, Eminado. She find past 3, mommy, what now? Your waist personality, they cause kata kata. Oh, I'm tempting to touch your body, oh. If you know, you will know. Loving you is all I want to do. Make you look out on me to move. Oh, I'm okay, shake it like that. Like a dart for me, Jaji. Come rotate it for your Zadi, yeah. Black drop top Maserati, yeah. I'm gonna shake it like that, though. Like a dance for me, Zadi, yeah. Come rotate it for your Zadi, yeah. Black drop top Maserati, give me that love, yeah. Give me that love, yeah. That love, yeah. Normal, yo, normal. This crazy love's an anomaly, yo. Right, hi. Gradually, oh, gradual. This girl is when I gradually, oh. Gradually, oh. Girl, I dey wait for your door. I swear I no go come out. Your body tight, no be Chinese, so. Your beauty enter my eyes, oh. Baby, come close, make we dance tonight. Anything you want, I go buy tonight. Come with your friends, make we vibe tonight, oh. And we go dance tonight. Yo, you're my imam, yo. Yo, you're my imam, oh. You turn a man to a sinner, oh. Girl, you're my imam, yo. Girl, you're my imam, oh. You turn a man to a sinner, oh. Girl, I dey wait for your turn. That's why I no go come you. Your body tight tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Hey. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come bounce for me, shawty. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Hey, I wonder what you are. Hey. Shake on for the money. I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. If I need a toe shop, me I'm a toe shop. Somebody, I will take you to tsunami. I will take you to Paris. Somebody. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Hey. Baby, we could all over, baby, we could all over tonight. Hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty. My mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come dance for me, shawty.
My love is true. You said that you gon' take your time with me. So why all these niggas? So if you don't care, just let me know. Just let me know. I will never let my feelings go. I will never let my feelings go. Ooh. You never know how I love you so. Oh, oh, oh. You never know how I love you so. Oh, oh, oh. You never know how I love you so. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, just say no, no, and I know I must go. No, no, but my feelings will always be the same. Last night I seen you in my dream. I was sitting in Sister DOBONG's office. She was a spiritual advisor. She see you with another. I started to cry. I woke up with love, tears in my eyes. You never know how I love you so. You never know how I love you so. You never know how I love you so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. I will be waiting for you to the end of time. Before I go, I must say I love you, I love you. My feelings will never go away. No, 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 no. Goodbye, goodbye. You never knew how I loved you so. Won't go.
Faut que toujours essayer, bagay chita gade, même sous t'arriver échoué. Bataille la fait commencer, la vie c'est persévérer, des bisous c'est avancer. Faut pas décourager, quand même ça va changer. C'est aller, aller. Faut que toujours essayer, bagay chita gade, même sous t'arriver échoué. Bataille la fait commencer, la vie c'est persévérer, des bisous c'est avancer. Faut pas décourager, quand même ça va changer.
Et l'on dit puis, j'assume. Priez, mandez bon Dieu pour diriger. L'elpi fait noir, c'est les ajouts, l'ouvri ou à délivrer. Continuez, priez, mandez bon Dieu pour diriger. L'elpi fait noir, c'est les ajouts, l'ouvri ou à délivrer. Si vous faites colère, vous prenez un méga. Pas boire éclairé, soit pas près sous d'un yen. Faut tempérer, pas exagérer. Faut pas même constater, faut déjà délivrer. Continuez, priez, mandez bon Dieu pour diriger. L'elpi fait noir, c'est les ajouts, l'ouvri ou à délivrer. Continuez, priez, mandez bon Dieu pour diriger. L'elpi fait noir, c'est les ajouts, l'ouvri ou ou ap délivrer. Si ou fait colère, ou ap pren nan méga. Ka bwe klere, sa pa prie sou dan yen. Fok tempere, pa exagere.
Okay, my mic is going in and out. I guess it's listen to King and Queen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, this is the Brooklyn Cat from Sheephead Bay. Yeah, sort of. You know, I ain't making hardly nothing. I make some candy yam and some baked macaroni, and somebody else gonna make the rest. I'm not doing no lot of cooking. Yes, I am. Oh, I wanna dedicate this song to Judgy Wudgy over there in Yah. Yeah, over there in Yah. Okay. Rock my baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, your cradle will rock, rock, rock. Yeah. I'm gonna turn her back into a baby. I'm gonna turn her back into a baby. She'll be able to hold it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I thought KK got about 4 stitches. KK got 150 stitches, y'all. I could not even believe that. No, she must have got bust from her knee all the way up to her hip. My God. Oh. Yeah, for 150 stitches. She had no business backslapping my son because he said he keep telling me I want my mommy. This is what you should have told him. Just be patient and hang in there. Your mother's gonna get you. Sooner or later, your mother's gonna get you. That's what you should have did. I mean, I just don't understand what kind of people you all are nowadays. Everybody's a ghostbuster. You're a ghostbuster.
Okay, yes. So, things gonna change, Cat. You got it. Rocking around the cradle, and
yeah.
And so, what you gonna get your kids for? What you gonna get your kids for Christmas?
I'm gonna get them the world, as soon as I get my hand on the right kind of money. They can't see none yet. You probably gonna have to get about 10 people to take the stuff to them.
So you're gonna get your kids a whole lot of gifts for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to tell nobody because I'm the type of person I like to show you better than I can tell you.
All right, you're gonna show them better than you can. Because Cat gonna show them better than she can tell them.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's the best way to do it,
Yeah.
Words are cheap.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Talk is cheap, baby. Actions speak louder than words.
Well, the Lord
so I will show you better than I can tell you.
Okay, so that's good. Anything else you want to tell the world? Because we got to get out on time today, so we can.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah. My 4 children, Callie, I love you. Tiger, I love you.
And anybody else?
No, that's all. I'm not singing to that other lady because the spirit keeps showing me N-O as no.
All right. So what is a good lucky number for N-O? Yes, an N-O lucky number.
Okay, I'm seeing 709.
And I'm seeing 982 and 1717.
Okay.
That's your Merry Christmas. And hope you get a good luck. What other song you gonna sing before you go out for Judgy Wudgy?
No, she can rock the back, baby, in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock, 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 rock.
Right. You sound like you say the cradle will rock, rock, rock. You say rock, rock.
I said rock, 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 rock.
All right, Cat.
I'm saying rock. You gotta roll and you gotta rock.
Okay, Cat. Well, you have a good night. And
okay.
Everybody know the Cat. The Cat and Tiger. When you and Tiger get married, Tiger Wood?
I really don't know because that take a lot. I just can't get married in 2 weeks. No.
Because everybody was waiting on your wedding for Christmas. Because didn't you tell the people?
I want it, but I cannot get prepared for no wedding in 2 weeks. No. I cannot. There's too much getting around. I can't do all that. And get gifts and no, I can't do all that.
So,
that's too much.
So the wedding gonna go on next year. You got any time planned when the wedding gonna be?
I'm saying about maybe I could get me ready for about May.
So you and Tiger gonna hitch the knot? Are y'all gonna jump over the broomstick? Because Granny,
we're gonna jump over. We're gonna jump over the broom.
Granny said she had a broomstick for you to jump over.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with that pearly high.
All right, okay.
You see me
and my nothing to do with her. That people kept trying to have something to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with you.
All right, well, she know now. Anything you want to say to Granny before we go?
No, because I ain't got nothing to do with this woman.
All right, well, we're going to take it out to the DJ. Thank you, Kat, and good night, and get ready for the Christmas.
Okay, bye-bye.
Cornbread, hog mogs, and chicken. Getting ready to end this show, and I'm thinking everybody say, ooh, did you ever have rabbit before?
Oh yeah,
I think I want some rabbit for Christmas.
The only problem is rabbits are so darn cute. I kind of felt bad eating them.
You feel bad eating them?
Well, that was then. This is
We
now,
were
right?
raised eating rabbit. I don't know what you told me. I'm gonna get me some rabbit stew. And what you have with the rabbit?
Actually, the rabbit stew would be pretty good.
Some dumplings.
Yeah, yeah.
Rabbit stew and dumplings. That's our Christmas dish. Anybody want to come to dinner? Rabbit stew and dumplings. All right, folks, we're going to let you go. We get ready to come to Africa a lot. We know we're going to have some egusi. That's an African dish you don't know about. I got to teach you my African dishes.
Yeah, I'm less familiar with the African dishes.
You're less familiar with.
Yeah, well, it's from Africa. You know, there's the ethnic food here, but it's been kind of Americanized, right?
It's been Americanized.
Americanized.
These African dishes here, it's not the same in Africa.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
The okra here is bad. Everything is bad. But we love our America. Hey, we got to get used to it, right? That's why we came here. You can't expect to have your goodies and leave your home.
Well, if we get past this point in time, you know, it's like it will be a strong country again. It's sad to see what's happened to my nation in my lifetime.
Your nation. Well, it's my nation now.
It's all our nation, right?
There you go. America, we stand. Okay, let's get ready. I'm going home to Africa. Goodbye. All right, folks. I'll see you in a little bit. Folks, we had a good time with you. Don't forget, I'm Sister DOBONG. Give me a call for spiritual reading and advice. That's 718-253-7273. Meet us on kingandqueenradio.com live. That's kingandqueenradio.com to continue this program. We'll be audio and you'll be able to listen to us. Okay, we'll be live on Restream very soon. But for the meantime, go on kingandqueenradio.com. We're going to Africa. Lot, I'll see you in a little bit.
And remember, believe nothing you hear.
Believe nothing you hear.
And only half of what you see.
And only half what you see. Them old folks' tales. Lord of mercy. Taking me way back down south. All right, now, don't believe what you see now here. Only believe half what you heard. Now, I said it right. Now, half what you heard. All right, let's go. Well, I won't be home to help you decorate the Christmas tree. Well, I won't be home to help you decorate the Christmas tree. I'll be thinking about you, baby, and I hope you think of me. Well, I know you look lovely, standing beneath the mistletoe. Well, I know you look lovely, standing beneath the mistletoe. I gotta hug you and kiss you, tell you why I love you so. I wish I was standing far with you. I was sitting by the bar with you, drinking eggnog with fruitcake, just like we used to do. Well, I'm gonna be home with you, baby, on that happy holiday. No, I won't be home with you, baby, on that happy holiday. But I'm gonna wish you a Merry Christmas in an old-time fashion way.